Thank you for joining me on the platform JB Jumbo Online Mathematics. And today, we want to look at the equation of indices or indicial equation. And of course, we are going to change from indicial form to logarithmic form. Now, I want to consider this very one: x power a equal x power b. Now, for this, we have a common base on both sides of the equation, and we have indices a and b. Now, for this, we need to consider the base. The x is the base. We need to take the log of base x on x power a. We also take the log of base x on x power b on x power b. Now, what can we do again here? We take a to the back of the log. We now have a log x base x. We also take b to the back of the log. We have b log x base x. Can you see what we have here? Now we have logarithm to its own base. We have logarithm to its own base. Log x is s. They are the same. Log x is x. They are the same on both sides of the equation. Now, logarithm to its own base is 1. Please take note of that. Okay, for this very one, it simply means a. I will introduce a bracket. I will now put log x base s inside the bracket. Okay, can you see what we have? The same thing applies to b. I'll put log x base s inside the bracket. Can you see what we have? And we have logarithm to its own base in brackets. Logarithm to its own base in bracket on both sides of the equation. And it's simply 1. Therefore, I will have here as 1. And bracket means times. A times 1. If here is 1, therefore we have A. This one we have B outside the bracket. Remember it's times. Log x base x is 1. B times 1 become B. Therefore, the result will be A equal B. It means that if you have x power A equal x power B, the result will always give us the indices. We give us the indices. The indices is simply A and B. This is what we are going to have at the end. Okay, now I can also use another rule to solve this very situation. If I don't want to follow this very pattern, the one I just introduced, I don't want to follow it, I still have exceptional rule. And don't forget we have x power A equal x power B, and we have a common base on both sides of the equation. The exceptional rule says that whenever we have a common base on both sides of the equation, we simply keep the base. And at the end, we'll be left with the indices A equal B. Okay, let me now take a situation like this. If 2 power x equal 8, find x. Now what can we do here? Can you see that the very question has different base on both sides of the equation? Okay, you know the question is simply 2 power x equal 8. And we have different base on both sides of the equation. I want to consider the least base here. The least base is 2. I want to reduce this 8 to this very base, become 2 power x equal 2 power 3. You know that if I multiply 2 3 times, it will give me 8, of course. Now we now have a common base on both sides of the equation, and of course that is what we are looking for. Now we have to now take the log of base 2. The log of base 2 on both sides of the equation. Okay, the log of base 2 on this very one, 2 power s, log of base 2. I will also take the log of base 2 on 2 power 3. 2 power 3. Okay, now take x back, take it to the back of the log, we have log 2 base 2. And also take 3 back, we have 3 log 2 base 2. Now we have the log of the same base. Look at it, logarithm to its own base is 1. It means that for this one, it will be 1. 1 times s, I will have s. Okay, here will be 1, become 3. Because 3 times 1 will be 3. Now, can you see now, we have solved for s. So if 2 power s equal 8, find s. Now, s become 3. Now, you can as well put, come to this very one, to the very question, put 3 here, become 2 power 3. 2 power 3 is 8. Multiply to 3 times to give us 8. If you want to check, you can do that. Okay, remember I told you that we can also use exceptional rule. If I don't want to follow this very one, the one that has to do with log, okay, I will have to use this very one. Don't forget, we're having 2 power s equal 8. That was the question. Okay, remember I told you that the next thing you need to reduce this very one, since they have different base. Okay, I have to reduce this one to this very base. I will have 2 power s equal to power 3. Now, can you see now we have uh, the same base now. Okay, the rule state that the exceptional rule state that whenever we have the base, whenever the base are the same on both sides of the equation, simply key the base. If I key the base, I will be left with the indices. And what is the indices? The first one is x, and the other one is 3. It becomes x equal 3. Can you see? I've just applied this very one. I've just applied this very one. I still have the same result. Whether you apply this or you follow this pattern, you are going to have a common result. You are going to arrive at the same point. Okay, thank you so much for joining me on the platform GB Jumbo Online Mathematics. Please, I'm also on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mathematics Science Mega Tutorial. All the best.